Hey, what's up, guys? It's Mr. Joshua with another toy review. We all finally made it, 2020. It's pretty awesome. Really hoping that I have a better year this year than last year. Let me tell you, last year was a big fuck in the ass for me. Last year was the first time in 10 years that I have ever worked, multiple jobs in 1 year. With me, I usually stay with companies between 2 and 4 years. And last year I was laid off from my job that I was working at for the past 4 years because the main owner, he didn't want night shift anymore, and our manager was kind of running a night shift behind his back over the past year, and he finally got caught and just laid us all off. So that was a pretty big fucking ass for me. And this year I've actually had like 6 jobs. I've worked with Captive Air Spectra Broadband, which was a really shady ass, cable company. They wanted me to climb PG&E panels with a fucking safety harness held together with zip ties. That kind of fun shit. Oh yeah, and no raises too, so I got $12 an hour. Then I worked with CED, a couple other places, and a wood mill. I was actually laid off on the wood mill. That was also a temp agency job. And they laid me off because slow season came, and they're like, well, since you're a temp agency, see ya. I wasn't the only person they laid off. They laid off like a whole entire group of temp agency people who I was with. And it was kind of sketchy because I remember last week I was working there. I saw people from my group disappearing slowly but surely, and I was like one of the last people. So I knew it was coming, but I just didn't know when. So hopefully this year it'll be better for me. No, worst case scenario, if I can't get myself a decent job, I'm gonna really consider joining the military. So that should be interesting. Anything's better than sitting on my ass, jobless and ranting, right? So let's put my little rant to the side, and let's do the video that everyone came here for. This is the Power Rangers Lightning Collection Magna Defender. And I bought this dude with a gift card my wife's grandma gave to me a couple weeks ago. She passed away about 2 days ago, which is pretty sad. It is what it is, But she gave me a $25 gift card to Amazon, and so I bought this dude for like $22 at the door. Not bad at all. I've always wanted the Magna Defender because he's pretty cool looking. He's kind of brutal and heavily armored, and he's got weird fucking bull horns too. And overall he's got a pretty sexy looking cape, so that's what every child wants, is a superhero with a sexy cape. But yeah, he's actually very well detailed. The helmet is like super glossy, super shiny. I really like what they did with the armor. The armor is matte black, or maybe even a satin black. It's slightly shiny, as you can see, and definitely has like a weird like rock texture to it, which is pretty awesome. The cape just made of rubber, black on the outside, red on the end, and overall it's a pretty decent looking figure. He does have accessories, which he's got the gun, and he has the blast effect. That's pretty cool. Oh yeah, and he has the different hands too, so that's cool. I'm not gonna fuck with the hands because on my last review I fucked up the stupid ass SPD bitch dog action figure hand. I don't like saying his name because it's embarrassing just to say. Your name is Doggy Kruger. Yeah, I'm a Power Ranger. Yeah, fuck you, Doggy Kruger. Being the faggot who made up that fucking name sheet his ass beat, like, severely. But yeah, he's got some really good articulation. His elbow can bend about, not much. She's, pretty nice. The bicep is on a swivel, so that's cool. These lift up. It's actually was actually a pretty good idea. Whoever invented that, it's nice. I like that. Up and down. And he even has like a weird swivel shoulder, like the rest of the leg that the lightning line has, which I really like. That's awesome. Then he has the ab crunch, which on my figure the ab crunch is very, very loose, which really isn't. It's not that bad with me. I prefer it when it's a little loose, so that way I don't feel like I'm destroying the figure. But let's see. 360 degrees around, that's nice. And you have he's on a swivel for the wrist, that's nice. Then for legs, the legs are going to be a little bit different because he has thigh armor, kind of like the stormtrooper. But he can go about that high up, which if I really wanted to, I could probably take a Dremel and Dremel these down so that way he can get a full kick. But again, I really don't want to ruin the integrity of the figure. Legs are a little tight. Good articulation. Pretty nice. Those are on joint as well. Those are pretty tight. Head is on a ball joint, which is pretty cool. And let's see, last but not least, he I remember this part from as a kid, but there goes my diorama in the background. Fuck you, diorama. But yeah, check this out. God damn it. No, but as a kid, I don't really remember the holster being like a shotgun. It definitely looks like a shotgun. You have the barrel. You have everything else here from a shotgun, and I could be wrong. I don't know if that's really a rifle, if that's really a shotgun or not. It really looks like one, But actually, you know what? Yeah, it does turn into a gun. Okay, I see now. It's a little confused for a second. I don't know if you see here, the holster for the sword, becomes a gun. Okay, so I'm not a complete retard, but yeah. The sword is actually pretty cool, They really did a pretty good job with the sword. I am happy that they actually painted everything. Cool stuff. Now, believe it or not, I actually took the sword last night before I decided to do the video, and I fought my pit bull with it. She was not too happy. It's actually, it's not sharp to the point where it can cut you, but it's definitely, you can definitely cause some damage with it if you really wanted to. I'm sure if he was somehow smuggled this sword up your asshole in a prison and you gave it a nice sharpened point, I'm sure you could probably kill somebody with it. But in prison, you can kill anybody with anything, even with your own dick. Now everyone's probably sitting there thinking about it. How the fuck am I supposed to kill another inmate with my dick? Well, use your imagination. You'll figure it out. But in my opinion, the sword's a little short for the figure. Not by much. I really wish the sword was just a tad bit longer. because, you know, the way it looks right now, it looks like a sword meant for maybe a hobbit. But other than that, it's a pretty decent looking sword. And if I really wanted to, I can probably, you know, mold and resin cast it if I wanted to. It goes into the holster perfectly. And yeah, it's nice. So the reason why I bought this figure was because with the Magna Defender, I always thought he was pretty cool. I watched, with me, I watched Lost Galaxy a couple of times, enough to the point where I could, you know, remember a few things. But with Lost Galaxy, it was when I kind of lost interest with Power Rangers. You know, I thought Lost Galaxy was a little, you know. But with Magna Defender, I always thought he was kind of an asshole, you know. Which, you know, I think anybody would be an asshole if they lost their retarded child in a freak accident, you know. But, again, a big reason why I bought Magna Defender is because I thought he was a pretty cool figure. And, I actually think about battle damaging the figure. I pulled up a video yesterday when I was taking a shit. Yeah. That's what I usually do all the time. That's where I get my inspirations from. But, I was taking a shit and I was watching the, well, essentially it was, you know, Magna Defender's death. And it was like showing little bits and pieces in the video where like he was battle damaged, you know. And the battle damage that he had was pretty cool. I mean, it wasn't to the point where it looked like he was going to die, but which, you know, in the episode he did. But I really liked the battle damage that they did with him. So I'm thinking about, you know, again, battle damaging the figure. But I'm totally open up to different, you know, suggestions and ideas if anyone has anything for me. But overall, this figure, no, it's definitely a figure that, you know, would be great for anyone's collection. With me, I always kind of liked Magna Defender. I thought he was a pretty cool figure. He was an asshole. I thought he was pretty cool. I had to have him. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give this dude about a solid 9 out of 10. Just because of the sword. If the sword was a little bit longer and there is a way to, you know, lift up his legs more, I'd give him a solid 10 out of 10. But overall, he's definitely a nice, solid figure. I really like it. And it's awesome. And one of the modifications I am going to do with this figure is I noticed on Power Rangers Galaxy that Magna Defender kind of like gives up his power to another person. And he becomes the Magna Defender. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to find a head, a 6-inch head that looks like the actor from the new Magna Defender and kind of match it up with this guy. I'm going to use the hot water trick. I'm going to soak his head, Magna Defender's head, in some hot water to loosen up the plastic. I'm going to pop the head off the joint. I'm going to redo the joint a little bit so it's easier for me to pop the head off. And I'm going to use, you know, a 6-inch head, a 6-inch figurehead that I'm going to find on eBay and, you know, try to match it up with the actor. It might be a little difficult for me, but I think I'll manage. I think I'll definitely manage. And, I think that's all that I have for this figure, for the review. And if you guys like my videos, please like and subscribe. And as always, thanks for watching. And happy 2020. Yay!